what you need to remember about friends and family. I've been thinking a lot more about this lately because I've been posting more on YouTube and on Instagram a little bit. And I think one of the main big things that holds people back a lot when it comes to posting like edgier type of content online, or just kind of going against the grain in general, is like the kind of, and I don't mean like goth, emo type of like edgy, but just something that is like going against the grain a little bit. Like maybe you want to do like fitness influencing or YouTube, like giving advice type of stuff, like stuff that's not like safe kind of content. Like, oh, here I went to India with my family to see our long lost cousin Rajul, and we did the zip line or whatever, that kind of thing. Or like, oh, I went to my sister's graduation and here I am like in a dress shirt or whatever, and I'm with my family. Like that's sort of like the safe kind of content that everybody like feels like comfortable posting, I think. But if you want to get into the edgier stuff, like if you want to try to be like some fitness influencer, you want to be like just posting content on YouTube, like talking about like real life stuff, everybody gets very scared about like what their friends and family are gonna think, and like what their acquaintances are gonna think, and what these like random people that they've had added on Instagram and Facebook and stuff are gonna think. And the more time goes on, I think what you'll realize is like you're gonna wake up one day and you're gonna have to be like honest with yourself and be like, dude, it's been like a decade since any of these people have done anything for me anyway. Like I've got this group of like close friends, and they're gonna kind of support you no matter really what you do, and they're gonna think it's like cool that you're posting stuff, and they're gonna think it's like interesting that you're posting stuff, and they're gonna like it when you post stuff. And so for them, you're like making their life better. But then you just have all these other like random people that are like, either they think it's cool or they don't care, or you maybe have some like fringe people that are like, what is he doing? It's weird. Like, how could he do that? It's like offensive, or it's like it's different or whatever. And you just have to be like honest with yourself and think like lately, like, bro, it's been like 10 years since you guys even sent me like a freaking birthday card or like a Christmas money, or just like whatever else you used to do. Like I don't know, you like used to pay like my phone bill or something. Like, bro, none of these people are like, I don't know what your life is, but in my life, none of these people are like paying my bills anymore. None of these people are like having this hold over you. And I feel like that's where a lot of this stuff comes from, where like you are conditioned from like all the time spent where like these people's opinions and things of you mattered in some way, or they had some form of like leverage over you. And so you're scared to like go against the grain or do anything that maybe they think is like strange, or maybe they disapprove of, because you've had like this period of your life where they've had some sort of like authority over you or something. But honestly, just think and be honest, and just has there any time in the recent history of your life that these people have like really been contributing positively to your life? Like, is there somebody who is like sending you like $2,000 a month, and he's like, I'm going to keep sending you this $2,000 a month, but what I don't want you to do is post content on Instagram. I don't want you to post self-improvement content on YouTube, or I'm going to stop sending you your rent money. I'm going to stop paying your rent. It's like, no, it's like they're not even doing anything for you. You're trying to do everything yourself. You're trying to like, you've only got yourself in your corner. They're not doing anything for you, and you're like scared of what they're going to think. And it's just like, at some point in time, you have to be like, 99% of these people, it doesn't matter what they think or how they view things or how they care. And that's really how you get ahead and you get this like don't give an fuck attitude, is that you just realize that they're not doing anything for you anyway. Like who are these people anyway? Like they're not coming to your rescue. They're not trying to like get you to a better spot. They're not checking in with you each day and asking what they can do for you. And so what does it matter? Like at this point, I almost want these people to like exit my life, and I just want to be left with like the chill people who are cool with the things I do, and like the people who are like, oh my gosh, he posted a video of him flexing in front of the car or something, I gotta unfollow him. Oh my god, it's like he's so weird, I gotta punish him because I work at an office somewhere in a cubicle and I'm just like gaining weight and not doing anything, and I'll never be anybody significant, so I gotta like, you know, do this crabs in a bucket thing where I like pull him down. Like, what does it matter? Like, you just got to realize that most of these people are not important to you anymore. And the people who are important to you, they're probably not going to really care. And you just got to do like the stuff you want to do. And the more you do it, I think the easier it becomes. It's kind of like doing anything. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. And you start to develop like these new pathways in your brain where it's like, okay, if this guy is gonna like unfollow me because I want to post a video of me like flexing in the gym or something, it doesn't really matter. Like one of my friends likes the video and he thinks it's funny or he thinks it's cool, and they like to get these like updates of what their friends are up to. Jesus, how much light do we need here? All the lights are turning on. And I like the natural light better. You know, people think it's cool, and then the people who don't, they can kind of, you know, they're like the weak limbs or like the weak leaves on a tree, and you shake the tree a little bit and some weak limbs and some weak leaves and some old dusty stuff comes off, and you're like, whatever, what was that doing for me anyway? Like, you gotta do you and push yourself ahead in the ways that you want to push and do the things you want to do. And regardless of if you get like this giant following or if you make money or anything, you just got to, at a certain age, honestly, for a lot of people, they probably should start a lot younger. But at a certain age, you got to be like, I am going to do more and more and more of the stuff that really resonates with me. And I'm not going to care what these random people think. And I'm not going to let like random people's opinions hold me back, because it's such a weak mindset. It's such a mindset that comes out of like nothing productive, nothing but just like fear, nothing but just your own mental weird blockages of like, oh my gosh, what is this guy who doesn't mean anything, who's not doing anything significant with his life, what is he gonna think when I do this or that? It's like, he's not doing anything, he's not gonna help you, he's not, it doesn't matter. Almost at a certain point, it becomes like fun to like mess with those people. It's like, here I am again. I'm posting another video of me flexing again. Like, what are you going to do about it, bro? What are you going to do about it? You're going to, oh my God, he unfollowed me. It doesn't matter. He was going to unfollow you at a certain point anyway. You start doing good in life. You start getting ahead. You start making him, it's because really what you're doing is a lot of times you're like making these people reflect back on themselves, and you're like making them feel weird. And it's like you're going to start succeeding and he was going to unfollow you anyway. Like that guy's that stuff doesn't matter. Those weren't the people who were going to take you to a higher place anyway. The people that are going to take you to a higher place are people who like you, whether it's like your friends in real life that like you, or people that see you online who like you, or people that hear about you that like you. And it's a really weak mindset to be like, I need to cling on to these old connections of people who don't really even actually, secretly they kind of dislike me, secretly they just want me to stay in this little box, secretly they kind of just want me to be mediocre so they can feel better about themselves. I need to shape my life around what they think, instead of just like pushing forward, breaking out. Okay, I lost like 50 fucking friends. They weren't really friends anyway. And you're gonna, when you really put yourself out there and you move into that like authentic version of yourself, then you're gonna attract, like, I don't want to say replacements, but you're gonna attract people in your life that should be there. You're gonna attract people in your life that like are meant to be there. Like these old random straggler connections, like they're not even really, they're just like remnants of some bygone era. And the people that are cool and they want to stick around and they're cool with what you're doing, whatever like you're doing that's calling to your heart, they can stick around. But like the people who get like weirded out by it, or they think it's some kind of negative thing or something, they can just get lost. Honestly, they can get lost. So that's it for my thoughts on that. Let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I'll talk to you later. Bye.